Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And today we're talking about a new condo hotel in the Dominican Republic. That's right, in Jarabacoa. Elements. Some of you may know about a year and a half ago, I talked about the Elements pre construction project. Well, lo and behold, I think people need to find out if they know what the rules are for the condo hotel by Sonesta. We're going to talk about this briefly and welcome. Stop struggling now, gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, thank you so much for being here. Please share the videos because you never know who's out here not even looking for real estate, but then they find out about no credit check, no qualifying, no barriers to entry. I can buy pre-construction real estate with 0% interest as I make my down payment. Yes, you can do that, and therefore, that's why we talk Dominican Republic pre-construction. It could be pre-construction in a lot of different areas, but there's reasons why. Let's get into what Sonesta has agreed to. They're going to create 5 condo hotels. They're their brand, Sonesta ES hotels. These are condominium apartment complexes that they turn into condo hotels. Now, I will say this, I am not a fan. You can search the channel for condo hotels, and I go over the reasons why from an investment standpoint, and from living there standpoint, and from renting from people who are living there, which is a whole nother ball game in itself. But let's get into what we usually do. We go to the Stop Struggling Now YouTube podcast channel page known as the SSN Nation. And I want to always show our members, a few of them are shown over here on the right hand side, courtesy of YouTube. If you would like to become a member, I implore you to join, and I would thank you very much, because members receive under the community tab all directions. They receive information such as how to join me on a live stream, such as Wednesday night live streams where there's members only that can be in the chat room. They know to show up. But then in order to reach me under the community tab, I put in a link for that. Then under the community tab, they receive 1 or 2 videos specifically for them. And it's on YouTube as well. And also they receive special messages specifically for them. They also have emojis. So we are keeping track of a few things here. And I should point out, we have our own SSN Lifestyle Punta Cana Investors Forum in the Dominican Republic. You can see right here, December 2nd, 3rd, and 4th is when we go and do something. So you need to arrive on the 1st and leave anytime the 5th on. So each day, as you can see here, lawyers, bank, business, real estate, we do it in order. The lawyers are first, because if you have ideas on what you want to do, not everybody who comes to the investors forum is buying real estate. Some people are doing business. Some are doing looking for residency. Some are looking for, maybe I want to start a corporation and then layer it with a trust. This is the time to ask the questions. No additional cost. It's included. It does not include your airfare or hotel. But then, before you come, we do the banks. If you want to open up a bank account, starting around November 1st, all those people that have signed up already, I'll send out an email to you, because that's when in the next 2 to 3 weeks, you could submit your information to our lawyers there, and therefore they will go to the bank and get you all approved. So when you are there during the second, third, and fourth, you will be able to open up a bank account. We'll have all those rules and all that regulation that you're going to need. I'll talk about that at another time. So just wanted to get that out of the way. The other thing we've been working on, we last night had our live stream. We got up to 920 followers, but you will notice today, drop back by Instagram of 1 follower. This is what happens all the time. People never believe me, but I have to keep showing it specifically. I'm going to show this for another 7 days because we have people that have signed up. We should have had 930, 940 by now, but for whatever reason, it drops down every day. So it always goes up to 920, the max. And the next thing you'll know, this will be 914, 913, 915. And just again, we dropped. So please, if you haven't come over here to join us on the Instagram, you could see there's a little bit of extra motivational things, postings, and even a little music every now and then comes up, but that's rare. But videos of other projects that come out and things that may not be on the live streams or videos that I do. Now, let's get to Sonesta. Here it is. They're out here all happy. But our people at Jarabacoa, they're calling it hotel construction. Again, these are condo hotels that people are paying for. They paid for the units. I don't know how many units are at Elements. I did make a video about Elements a year and a half ago. As I mentioned, you can search the channel. But here's what they're doing. The first property, Sonesta ES Suites Elements Jarabacoa, is scheduled to open in the first trimester of 2026, with the remaining 4 hotels to be completed within 7 years. 7 years they're going to build 4 hotels. That's very interesting. But again, we're going to deal with Sonesta ES Elements Jarabacoa. All right, Sonesta ES Elements, an upscale extended stay hotel, will be located in the La Vega province, surrounded by mountain views and at an altitude of 595 meters. The hotel will be in a region known for its annual flower festival celebration and bordered by 4 large rivers. I won't go over the river names. The hotel will be strategically located for outdoor adventure, just minutes from Armando Bermudez National Park, home to the highest peak in the Caribbean, the Pico Duarte, Jarabacoa, Echo, and I don't know, Paragliders RD, and Cafe Calo. All right, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I forgot about this last little bit for you, so stay tuned and listen to this right here, because we have much more to go over regarding the builders, because once again, the developers are key to everything that goes on in the Dominican Republic. And the developers are the name of, I don't know how to pronounce this, but Almanzar, Marte, Ingenieros, Arquitectos, a real estate developer with more than 14 years of experience. I find this interesting. In 14 years, this is what they have to say. They have developed, constructed, and delivered over 100 residential units in Santo Domingo. Jarabacoa is nowhere near Santo Domingo. And furthermore, 100 residential units. Are we talking about villas? Or are we talking about condos? But in 14 years, I'm hoping we're not talking about condos. The reason being is the Sonesta ES Suites Elements Jarabacoa will offer a minimum of 80 suites with floor-to-ceiling windows, imported wood like floors and modular kitchens with granite countertops. Very interesting. The hotel will feature a well-appointed F&B offering. I don't know what F&B is, but okay. 8 outdoor swimming pools, tennis courts, paddle courts, electric vehicle charging stations. That's interesting. Barbecue and fire pits, kids play area, game room, spa fitness center, as well as 3-meal restaurant and bar, Casa Club and French Bistro, which will be the first of its kind in the area. This is supposed to be delivered in 2026, a year and a half from now. I don't know the progress of Elements. If they haven't started right now, then this could possibly be delayed because they need their ground to be done. It's a year and a half away. approximately to their original delivery date, plus 6 months is in all contracts, 180 days past their 6 months delivery dates. So this could be an end of 2026 or sometime in 2027. But I want to hear from you guys who own at this property. Let me know what you guys think. That'd be greatly appreciated. Make comments down below. There is no rules. There are people that have bought at Elements. Somebody already hit me up because I mentioned this on Dominican Republic Weekly and on the live stream. And the thing that is disturbing for me is a year and a half ago or so, there's no mention that they were going to do a condo hotel. This is what I fear most that's going to happen in the Dominican Republic, is that a lot of these condo projects, due to there has to be management, or you're trying to make extra money as a developer after you sell the unit, or you don't want to put out the money yourself. What do? You have somebody pay for their unit, which is actually a unit, let's just call it unit 1 through 50. Eric pays for his unit 2. John Smith pays for his unit 3. I'm actually paying them, signing a contract so they can build it, which is almost like a timeshare. It's just that instead of it being 1 week or points or 1 quarter or 1 month, it is actually, we don't know the rules. So if there is someone at Elements who can find the rule, or someone that can get in touch with Sonesta and find the rules, I hit them up. Sonesta, I so far have not heard back from them because they already operate condo hotels in the United States. So therefore, there has to be rules somewhere. Unfortunately, they are not readily available, and I could not find the Sonesta owners group so far. I didn't go to Facebook, but condo owners group, so I don't know. I found their owner portal, but the portal just allows you to sign in. So again, I'm always leery about condo hotels. I am no fan, as I admit, and there's a reason. If I invest in a condo hotel, generally, I'm going to be losing 50 to 55 to 60 almost percent is what I'm going to receive in funds, because traditionally it is shared profits with the rental pool. All units in the building is in a rental pool. Hardly any hotel is 100% booked 365 days a year. So the nights that the other units are not booked, is it 30%? Is it 20%? Is it 10%? Because just remember, that percentage is going to share in the overall profit that the other units receive most of the time. So this is why, if you own at Elements, I implore you to go get the information on what the rules are. How long can you stay there? Because I know some of you were thinking it's going to be in the mountains, I'm going to live there. And now what's going to happen? Traditionally, you can't live in the unit unless you are not in the rental pool. You usually can't do both. You have to pick. Either you're in the rental pool, which means you can't live there, or you are not in the rental pool, which means you will live there. Either way, there's pros and cons to all of that, and I suggest you search the internet to find out what other condo owners are thinking. And I also suggest you check out some of the videos that I already did with the condo hotels, because then you can see what people have said when they are owners of the condo hotel via their online postings. So with all that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here, ladies and gentlemen, and this is exactly why it always stays hard, because you could be buying or investing in something, and before you actually get it delivered in your hands, terms are changed. This is why I will repeat, if I am buying a condo right now, especially in the Dominican Republic, but around the world, I would put language in my contract that unless you're going to be able to live with a condo hotel, me personally, I can't live with that. So I would be putting language in my contract that says, if this becomes a condo hotel, I want all my money back within 2 weeks. I mean, you're probably going to have to sue them anyhow. But the point I'm trying to make is you need language in there if you do not want a condo hotel to own a condo hotel. You want to be able to rent it when you want, come and go when you want. That is the best play, in my opinion. That's why you made the investment, right? If you're going to live there, I highly doubt you're going to buy a small unit with nothing else, right? Think about it. When you walk in, there's no hall closet, maybe not even have a bathtub, these type of things, right? We're talking about condos, all right? So there's lots of things that you need to pay attention to. Again, search the YouTube podcast channel, and I did a 6-part series on condo hotels. And I did a home buying series that a lot of people need to go check out, because then you will see what materials that your builder developer should be using, and that'll give you a lifespan. So some of you out here are sleeping at the wheel, but this is a whole nother story, and I'm just going to leave it with this. If you know that certain materials such as concrete and certain mixes of concrete only last 25 years to 30 years, right? And rebar makes a difference as well. What if you've had to wait 5, 6, 7, 8 years after the foundation, the walls, and all that was built before you get delivery of it? This is what people forget about. Just like right now, how many projects have second, third floors, but their fourth, fifth, and sixth floors aren't done? But yet, the rebar's already down, foundation's already down, concrete's already down. Those years that are going by count. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.